just to what the world wants us to be. It's less about being our authentic self, which is frowned upon. And as an authentic person who started out the womb that way, when I grew up, it was very much frowned upon. And I was very much the child that most people did not want to deal with because I was so authentically myself. And it wasn't until I turned into an adult that that authenticity was able to blossom, because who's paying my bills but me? And so anybody trying to jurisdict who I was going to be and how I was going to show up to the world was automatically X'd out, because the reality is I don't live my life for them. I live my life for myself. And now that I don't have any restrictions on me as to my authenticity, my husband doesn't restrict me. My mom's no longer living. And I don't really keep people around that don't understand the beauty that is my level of expression. As long as God's got me and is cool with the way that I am and continues to bless me, I have no reason to control the beauty that is all of my facilities. I'm a busy person, and I've openly admitted many times that I have ADHD, more ADD now that I'm older, because I'm not necessarily as hyperactive as I once was. But that ADD has been my superpower. Literally, has allowed me to do so many things well. The average person could do one thing well, maybe two if they're lucky. I do a lot of stuff really well, and I'm not being braggadocious. I'm saying that to say people will see me here, they'll see me there, and they'll see me everywhere and be like, that girl does too much. She's doing too much. She's all over the place. There's no possible way to be great at everything. But I bring back up Michael Jackson, because he really was the greatest. Nobody sang him down better. Nobody danced better than him. Nobody held a room to its knees the way that he did. And while you could say those things are all the same, they really truly are not, because he was also a businessman and understood that. And those are all different facets. Those are all different ways of expressing oneself, being truly authentic to himself. Because I wouldn't buy a llama and have a pet monkey as my best friend, because that's just not in my wheelhouse, right? I don't want to be a child forever. But if I lived a life like him, I probably would have adopted that mindset. The reality is he was authentically himself, and not everybody was going to understand him as a person, not the public figure that everybody got to see. And as a person who in my core is extremely private, and people who know me, they've seen me in public settings and forums for many, many years. They're like, what do you mean you're private? You're an extrovert. You're out there. You put yourself out there all the time. You're doing a podcast right now from your house. How much more out there could you be? This is me outside of my comfort zone. This is me challenging myself to do more, because I have a gift that transcends my shyness when it comes to putting myself out there. So this is a challenge that I'm giving myself, similar to singing really hard songs. Those are challenges that I love, but they're challenging, but I do them because I want to achieve a goal. So with this podcast, I've got all this knowledge, I've got all this wisdom inside of me that God has blessed me with because of all the experiences I've had. And that's why I love Yoni Talk Live, because while it's rooted in women empowerment and talking about feminine hygiene and women's health, ultimately I'm here to inspire. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to